ESPN presents the American Athletic Conference. This evening from Boca Raton, Florida, it is college basketball as the UTSA Roadrunners come into Eleanor R. Baldwin Arena to take on the Owls of Florida Atlantic. And good evening, everyone. Frank Fort alongside the former Manhattan Jasper point guard Chris Williams. Chris, when you look at the standings, both these teams in what I call the muddy middle, trying to break out of that path.
Good evening, partner. Not a bad place to be. In this conference, very difficult. I like where they stand. Both teams, maybe a couple of possessions from making a big stance.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter this evening. Here's Gabriella Hoagland.
Today we will see two former teammates take the court as opponents. FAU Baba Miller and UTSA Primo Spears take it way back to the court during their days as teammates at Florida State. Baba described Primo as a jokester and funny, but aggressive as a opponent. Today with these two players knowing each other's playing style, it should be an interesting game. What do you guys think?
Well, it'll definitely be interesting, and going to Florida State, Spears, the whole Osceola spear, flaming spear thing, that was a fit. But he's happy to be a Roadrunner, and he's our player to watch tonight for UTSA. Spears averaging 21.1 points a game and really knows how to create at the offensive end.
Primo is a 6'3" combo guard. He's looking to score the basketball. Plays downhill, has a deep bag, can score at all three levels, exploded for 40 against Tulsa, averaging 21 a game coming into this ball game.
And you see him doing work in the paint there. Now the guy wearing the #1 in the other jersey is Caleb Glenn. Hasn't started a game this year, but he's tied for the team lead in scoring.
Caleb is a tremendous spark for your second unit. This young man is 6'7", 220. The sophomore forward does a little bit of everything. He can shoot the three and go inside and get those tough baskets, which they need. He hasn't been as aggressive as I like to see, but he's been very efficient. In his last game, 21 points, 7 rebounds.
Let's take a look at the keys tonight as Chris Williams gets ready to drop some wisdom.
For UTSA, do what you do. They love to shoot the three ball, let it fly. Disrupt FAU on offense, meaning ball pressure, which is always a good look. Temps in the 80s. We like the temperature outside. They like the score to go up, so they want to go 80 plus. Florida Atlantic, run the Roadrunners off the three-point line. They want to shoot the three, close out effectively. Avoid drought. Sometimes you have periods where they don't score the basketball. Play through it, crash the offensive glass. When you crash the glass, you get easy opportunities.
Austin Planch, not happy at all. He was screaming at his players as the smallest guy on the floor. Leland Walker gets the tip in.
And no question, there's no way Walker should be able to get that tip in, but you give him credit.
14:32 to go in the first half. It has been as we expected, up and down, each team nailing threes. It's 12-11 Florida Atlantic. .25 left to go in a wild one so far. Florida Atlantic leads it 18-16 over the Roadrunners. Damari Monsanto, the grad student from Pembroke Pines, Florida, he likes South Florida apparently because he's hit 3 triples already, Chris.
Coach talked about him being a pure shooter, comes off that screen, locked and loaded, hands and feet ready to shoot the basketball. Again, when you're a good shooter, when one goes down, you expect the next 2 or 3 to go down. Again, he's in a nice flowing rhythm, and it's so difficult to stop a shooter once that happens. I talked about this earlier, Frank. You want to take the ball out of his hands or deny it.
Florida Atlantic 27-20 over UTSA. Leland Walker with some good work on the offensive glass as the Owls have out-rebounded the Roadrunners. Two high-scoring teams, Chris Williams. It might be a case of who makes some stops on defense, and Florida Atlantic already has 6 steals.
No doubt about it. Love the defensive intensity to start off the basketball game. Ball pressure in the passing lane, making it difficult in the half-court set. Get out in transition and get some easy buckets. Active hands, active feet. Again, it goes a long.
Caleb Glenn, 9 points, 3 rebounds, coming off the bench here in the first half.
Big fan of the way Caleb has been playing. We talked about him being so efficient. These are high percentage shots. A around the rim. Again, 6'7", 220, have to make it clear. Extremely tough in the post area. Solid dunker spot here. Get up, dunk that home for me. Easy baskets right now, but he can also step out, knock down the three, and aggressive defensively. Take a look at this frame. Again, Evans understanding, okay, this is a small guard. I got him in the lane. I can go right up over him and make this shot.
Evans, Nickus and Gabriella, 8 different Owls score in the first half, led by Kiki Tandy's 11, Caleb Glenn has 9, and Florida Atlantic with a massive rebounding advantage. They lead it 47-32 at the half over UTSA here in Boca Raton.
Can coach talk about DeMar being a pure shooter? This young man can shoot the basketball, excellent in catch and shoot. Hands, feet ready, locked and loaded. High percentage is going to go down when he's able to do that. And he got some great looks in that first half.
That he did. And for Florida Atlantic, as we take one more look at Monsanto with the logo 3. Wow. There's no way to defend that.
But he's in a nice flow, so that shot comes very easy.
Monsanto 4 of 5. UTSA hot from 3 early, but Florida Atlantic on a big 15-4 run to end the first half. Now, they got off to a good start offensively, partly because Kiki Tandy hit 3 of 5 beyond the arc.
Kiki, very similar catch and shoot guy. Once he gets in a nice rhythm, he knows it's going down. And my favorite 3 of that first half, he was in a good flow here. He knows that goes right off his hands, but you don't see him. He turns away and starts walking back down the floor.
As you mentioned, a la Steph Curry, he thought it was going in all the way. It wound up. Chris, you can see it. He knows it's going in when he releases it.
No question. He's in a really good rhythm right now. That's just walking apart. That's practice, Frank. You're talking about practice? When he was working so hard, didn't see much contact, but take a look at this. Excellent passing, getting the ball on the baseline, defense moving, dribble drive action, another beautiful pass, and you finish with the dunk.
Babacar just end by Voikatitis, and then the Owls get out on the break. Nico Moretti leads the break, and Baba Miller finishes it with emphasis.
NBA three-point style, see who comes out as the winner. Get catch and shoot downtown, like a set play in transition. He nails that, nothing but bottom.
Millender 6 for 7 from three-point range.
Recipient, great catch and finish.
Watch this one-hand pass by Kiki. How about that?
Good pass, Baba on the go. Great catch by Montas, a little low, able to. And look at Baba at work. We talked about him with the assist. And look at Baba at work. We talked about him with the assist. Skill set really high for Baba. Ball moved around. Great job there finding Kiki. Here again, just finding the open man. But because of his size, look how he looks over the defense. And that's just easy work for Kiki as he just knocks down the long-range jumper. Another one.
Voikatitis with the Euro step. Finds Evans for 3.
The team play tonight.
I mean, we play together. We play a full 40 minutes tonight. I don't think this season we played like that, but tonight we came out and went out first. So, like I said, we got the win.
What type of energy does this set for the next few games moving forward?
Oh yeah, it's a great energy. We got a great home win, then we got one Sunday, and we try to get that one too. So we're gonna keep being in the gym and look for another one.
Congratulations and good luck the rest of the season.
Kiki Tandy, his best game as an Owl, 26 points, 8 of 10 shooting from 3. Florida Atlantic with the big win at home as they beat UTSA by 20. For our entire crew, Gabriella Hoagland, Chris Williams, and myself, Frank Ford, thanks for watching. Your final once again, Florida Atlantic 94, UTSA 74. Good night, everyone.